None the wiser podcast. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast. The podcast crew. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast.
Do you know what I have carved on my tombstone? None the bloody wiser.
Like it's going.
All I know is, yeah, if you're bending a chick over a sink, yeah, and plugging in a toaster, there's something wrong with you, bro.
Yeah, it's peak still.
Bro, why got like? Is there room?
I don't get it.
Why do I feel crap? Oh, it's because
So,
that's there, isn't it?
It's a bit weird with the.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Give you a
I
bit-
don't really know. I just feel like Mike.
Give me space, give me room. Block forward, give me room.
I just want room
Alright,
for,
cool,
the,
yeah.
for the. Oh, see, it's
With the whole
mad.
solo 4-5 thing, I've been kind of like petting to talk about it, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's,
Solo.
I didn't have
4-5.
all the details,
Yeah, it's-
and
Yeah.
it's not been confirmed. It's all alleged,
yeah,
obviously.
it is.
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
None the Wiser podcast, episode 22.
30,003, bro.
Episode
Feels like it.
5 million. Episode 22. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, EC, Ghost, Benny.
Hey! Hey, bruv!
Alright, let's get to it. Solo 45.
Hey!
Scar City Studios.
Scar City
Yeah,
Studios.
Yeah, Scar City Studios got all the news, like, with everything. I don't even know how they do it. They come out, they got an insider or something.
Something's getting on there. Don't know.
But yeah, man. So with Solo, it's a bit weird because it's been there, but no one talks about it.
I suppose innocent until proven guilty is the principle that they're taking here.
Yeah,
Or people in general.
22 counts.
22 counts. What is it? Three, four different women.
Yo, the way you dropped that in. 22 counts.
22 counts.
You know, it's like Spat Nation. It's like R. Kelly. It's like Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
There's fire.
yeah.
What was the in because I don't know the whole details. Was it like a date rape thing? Was it fans? Was
So there's-
it like
there's-
what was it?
He claims.
Apparently, there's video evidence.
Yeah, apparently there's
Oh,
video
shit.
evidence,
Oh,
right?
shit.
And he claims that it's basically
Essentially.
just women's desire to be around famous, powerful men in the particular area in which they admire, whether it be music, movies, whatever, right? But there was a specific thing that they moved it towards, saying that he had a certain type of kink. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I like Solo 4-5 shit.
Yeah.
Like, feed him to the... How can you deny feed him to...
You know how many times
To
I've
bang
banged?
up,
You
bruv.
can't.
Do you know how many
you can't.
times I've banged 100 kilos on the bench press to just feed him to the
Yeah,
line?
it's one of them gas songs, bro. Just gets you pumped.
Yeah, it's like that whole argument with R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. Can you listen to their music after the fact?
Yes.
They've not been convicted yet. He's not been convicted
Look,
yet.
we had
So
we had this
gotta
in
kinda wait.
we had this in the previous podcast, yeah. And my conclusion was, yeah, you can't deny people their music, bro,
It's separate.
because it's a separate
Yeah.
part of themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? The whole allegation side, whether it's true or not, that's a dark side to them. Do you get what I mean? But it doesn't mean they ain't got a certain side that could be deemed as
Little
positive.
kink.
Yeah, man.
Little kink.
Like I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Epstein style.
Yeah, bro. It's
You know-
like I don't know. I personally, me,
It's
You know
gone
what I mean?
too far, though, isn't it?
You said 22 counts. Is that
Too
just
far.
a...
yeah,
That's
but then
just
what was
straight
R.
up-
Kelly's count? R. Kelly had a few
Bro,
people.
R. Kelly's count was
I don't even know.
innumerable.
This is what I mean, bro. So
Man had stables. He had
Man
stables of women.
I'd had the
You know what I mean?
orchestra,
Man.
like a whole team, man.
Some sort of Big Brother house situation.
Yeah.
Filled with women.
Yeah, man. So, Pied Piper, mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a bit of a weird situation because he gets off on that. I don't know if he was actually gonna go through with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
through
Like,
with what?
the whole toaster thing.
Yeah, that's that's like the edge, innit?
Wait, I missed this, bro. What toaster thing, bro? What?
he was threatening someone with a toaster, basically a bath and a toaster.
A sink, I think it was.
Or a sink, whatever.
Yeah, allegedly.
Basically water,
Yeah.
toaster, electric.
Yeah, electrics.
Yeah.
How would he do that in a
saying
sink?
that, no, it's the fear. Apparently, it's the fear. Like when you, it's the kink is.
What? Why he was fucking him?
I believe so. I think.
Wait, you fucking her on the sink?
No, you got to obviously. I'm.
Is
thinking-
her head in the sink with water? Is she being drowned? Why is your
It's like, oh
as
yeah,
you're
I'm gonna,
beating
no,
her?
I'm gonna fry you to death.
I think the logistics of it
You
is.
feel me?
You bend over the sink. Yeah. You fill the sink up with water. You put her hands in the sink, right? And you plug in the toaster and you make threats.
Huh?
So the fear,
Oh.
the fear derived, the fear that is produced.
So
From
he
such
was
So-
a severe dominatrix. Is it a dominatrix?
I don't. That's past dominatrix.
Pleasure from fear.
Listen, yeah. When with dominatrix, that's like, it's quite tongue in cheek in the sense that
I don't know. Yeah, but what's the level like? I've seen some crazy shit with dominatrix.
yeah, like women
bro.
on leashes and
Bro,
shit like that. Yeah.
I'm not like I see. Someone sent me a video the other day, yeah, of a brother getting his balls hammered.
Yo,
A mallet. He had a mallet hammer thing
you don't want kids.
Boom!
All right, cool. You don't
on
want
his
kids
balls more than once. So, like,
you-
what?
There's nothing. No.
And where does the
Yeah,
pleasure
that's
come
something
from now?
else.
Is the pleasure from the person receiving
No.
it, or is it the person doing it? Or is
No,
it
he
both?
sees the fear and it turns him on, bro.
Yeah.
So you know if you see fear,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you might
yeah,
feel
yeah,
sorry
that's-
for
that's-
someone.
yeah, that's a-
But he actually gets pleasure from seeing the fear. Bro.
Yeah.
That's what his thing is. It's not the pain inflicted. It's the actual fear derived from the.
So
threats.
it is a severe domination thing because he's basically saying, look, I have this certain power over you,
Yeah.
and you can't do nothing about
No,
it. And now
she-
he's getting a kick off of
She
it.
can't enjoy it though. If she's enjoying it,
Of course
there's no
not. Her
fear.
fingers are in water. I threaten with a toaster. Fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
Now, but look, yeah, when you really deep it, bro, yeah, if you go deep into the psyche, you think what makes someone get pleasure from it?
Yeah, why?
It's got to be some kind of wiring gone wrong, bruv. Because when you think about it, yeah, someone like that, they might enjoy like hunting or something, yeah, where like persistence hunting. You know what persistence hunting is? Where you like chase an animal until it's tired.
Okay, like
And then just kill it.
Eucles, Andrew
Wow.
Eucles, whatever his name is.
Wow.
Persistence hunting, like they were doing it in Africa.
dogs
People
do
in
it.
Africa, like tribes in Africa,
Yeah, yeah.
still do persistence hunting
Yeah.
now. Because the point is, yeah, the animal will run its fastest away from you, and you will just jog.
Yeah,
There's no
so-
difference in that. Well, it's different in the sense of what you're doing, but there's no difference in the fact you're generating fear within something
Yeah.
and you're persisting in carrying it on. So it's the same as a pedo just chasing fucking little kids around, bruv, or something. Do you get what I mean? He's so persistent in getting a little kid,
Yeah, except
but
the
you're
kid-
generating fear in these kids.
The kid doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
though,
it's
do
like
they?
it, bruv. You know the clown, it.
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah.
It's like that, bruv.
Oh shit!
I don't know, bruv.
don't know.
It's a. Don't get me wrong. In the bedroom, innit, there's a certain domination,
words.
innit? There's a certain domination. You
Yeah,
put
yeah.
safe words in play. You
I'm
feel
guessing
me?
he didn't have any safe words.
He don't care about safe
Yeah,
words.
He's not bothered about the
safe words doesn't care, bro.
If you know there's a safe word, you're not scared.
Listen, what
If
did you
there's
think?
safe
Yeah,
words, you're not scared.
as someone in his position, Solo 4-5, he's doing shows, he's getting money, he's popular. Wouldn't you think, alright, I'm into some mad stuff, yeah? Let's get some paperwork. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get some paperwork, let's get some consent going
No.
on.
It don't matter. When paperwork's involved, it still don't matter, bro.
That's
Because
for-
at the end
No,
of
but
the day,
legally, he would be alright.
right? Legally, maybe, but at the end of the day, legally, yeah, to be arrested or not, you might be caught in it. But once it's out, it's out. You know, and it comes down to your
Yeah.
fans and people respecting you afterwards and all of this shit.
Did anyone get hurt? Because I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
Do you see
but-
what I'm saying?
Bruv,
Yeah, there
it's
was
22 counts of rape. That's
there
what
was-
I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's just claims. It's all claims, right? It's,
that number's
That number's mad, bro.
it's all alleged. Apparently, there's
Yeah.
all sorts of waterboarding involved.
Yeah, waterboarding is mad. That's mad, bro.
all of that, bruv. You know about
Do you know what waterboarding
yeah?
is?
Yeah, wait, hang on, you tell
So
me the definition. 'cause
imagine, yeah?
white man are a bit mad
No, hold on.
with these things here.
That's
fam.
what I'm saying. Imagine you're laying on a table, yeah? A table that can go back like that, yeah?
Yeah.
So your
A
head
decline.
is down there
It's decline.
on a decline. Yeah?
on a table,
They
yeah.
they put like a mask over you or like a sheet
Towel.
over your face,
Generally, yeah.
And they pour water on your face.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It's supposed to simulate drowning.
That's how they were torturing people in Guantanamo Bay. That's
Yeah,
how they
yeah,
tortured
yeah,
them.
yeah.
A lot of different
course,
stuff going on there.
I'm playing
Yeah.
Eminem apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, White America or something
My
like
name
that.
is-
That's what they were playing.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah, they were
okay,
playing that to the ISIS people or whatever.
Okay.
White America. Think about it, like how, especially if you don't speak English.
You would hate Eminem after that, bro.
Yeah, White America.
You would hate him, bro.
You're just getting waterboard.
Non-stop is on replay, bro. Just that bit.
Yeah.
White America.
Yeah, literally. I read that somewhere. I know it's true because I
Right.
read it somewhere, and you know, what I mean, I wouldn't have remembered it.
Well, how far does it go?
I don't know when.
I mean, obviously, people have accused him of rape. Otherwise, he wouldn't be there. So someone obviously wasn't comfortable with that situation,
but-
and it did turn a certain way.
I'm thinking, yeah. Let's say they get into a sexual situation consensually. The girl thinks that it's going to be normal. Like, this is going to be a pretty normal. He might be a bit aggressive because that's his thing or whatever,
Right.
or they might like it because you know, as a girl, you know, Solo 4-5 is aggressive. You might like that because a lot of girls like that shit. So
Yeah.
they might have gone for him because of that character.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now you think, okay, he's gonna be a bit aggressive, whatever, and then he just goes left,
Yeah, just
like
turn-
extreme
Like,
aggression.
just pulls out some handcuffs.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he
Yeah.
if he actually put hands on the women. So you might think, what if they agreed to it, but then he took it too far, and in that case, it's rape. because it's a
In my
sexual
eyes,
situation.
it's all got to be consensual, bruv. Because at the end of the day, like, you could have a girl, yeah, who's down to just do whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you might whip out some cuffs, and you'd be like, yo, look, like, let me cuff you to the bed or some
Yeah.
shit, yeah. And she might be like, okay.
Yeah.
But then after, unbeknown to her,
Left hook.
you might start. Yeah, you might start slapping the bitch, brother. She's like, no, I didn't sign up for this. You know what I mean?
He has to be on the right side of the bed to land that.
Yo, yeah, for real, innit? You gotta be on the right side, cuz. So it's mad because she could think you think you're getting into something, and then two twos, bruv, like left hook, and you're getting weighed in from. You know what I mean?
So do you reckon, yeah, it is possible that 22 times these women signed up for something that they didn't actually understand?
This is the way I see
They were
it.
getting
Did
into.
they all get left hook?
You know what I'm saying? It's mad. Muay Thai kicks to face.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the way to look at it, right? From the legal perspective, you have to look at it like, okay, this is all alleged behavior, right? These women could have consented to some deviant behaviors, right? And maybe they saw an opportunity, as some women do, to make some money, and they know, okay, well, I've been banging my man for about a year now. Well, he's been banging you too. Oh my days! And you as well. Oh,
They could have called a conference.
you know what I
For
mean?
real, innit?
And they could have been like, all right, I tell you what, yeah, we can fuck this guy, yeah, fuck this guy. He's 22 counts, he's going down. Yes, we could get some money. all
How
of
these 22 counts? How far does it span back in years?
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
man.
I don't know.
Because if it's a thing where
If it's 1 year, that's peak,
if it's a year.
That would be crazy.
Bro, if it's
I'm
a
just
year,
saying.
he something happened in his life. Fam. He went on a change, fam.
You know, he's probably a single brother. Yeah,
That's fine.
He's making dough. He's famous to an extent, right? And women want him. Why would you,
Do you know
not
what it is?
indulge
Do you know
yourself?
what it is, yeah? I'm
You
not
know?
saying, because obviously, like, I don't know who views what the viewers are saying in it. So I'm gonna take it from this stance in it. I'm not saying the women are lying, and I'm not saying that they're telling the truth.
Hashtag
But
believe women.
yeah, for real. But my personal opinion, I don't know in it, like I said, but I'm gonna say out of them 22 counts, at least 2 of them are lying.
It's possible.
At least.
Possible. You know, could be any, could be from
Someone's
either
lying
the-
somewhere.
Yeah, somebody's lying. Yeah, obviously someone is like, either he's lying or they're lying. You know, maybe one of them's lying, maybe all of them's lying. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know, man.
But you know, it's all alleged and to be determined.
yeah, let's wait and see, bruv. It might be like fucking Epstein, bruv, and
Yeah.
and Prince Andrew.
Yo,
Maybe man can't sweat.
man like Steven Crowder,
What
Yeah?
did you do?
doing the experiment, actually set up a fake jail cell, yeah, and did like an exact like reenactment of what it would take to cause the what do you call it, the damage done, or the anyway, the damage done to Epstein's neck, right?
Oh,
It's like,
snap.
at the end of it, basically the conclusion was, yeah, he could have killed himself with help.
Oh.
Well, I kept seeing a lot of them Joe Rogan posts in it, where he had all these facts, and then he's like, but what was it? Epstein died naturally.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, but Epstein didn't kill himself.
Every comment section,
Yeah,
bruv,
yeah.
you look into, oh, this was crazy, but Epstein.
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
What are you saying? You think that was a conspiracy? Then you think someone got him assassinated?
I don't know, because
Think
of
the
the way
royal family, think Prince Andrew done it.
Yes, I think someone. did it.
anybody could, any one of the.
Did you see the interview with Prince Andrew?
No, I didn't.
Right, Prince.
Oh,
Andrew,
he's the one who's implicated.
Prince
Yeah, yeah.
Andrew's the one implicated.
Taking the pedo train, plane to the island.
Yeah. So
Many other
basically,
people
so in the interview,
And what's his name? And who's the other guy? The president.
Bill Clinton,
Bill Clinton.
Donald
Hold on.
Trump.
Don't get me started on Bill Clinton. I'm just gonna start on Prince Andrew in it, yeah, because he's one of them guys, bruv, that I don't really talk about like that. But where I see the interview is interesting. So, long story short, without getting too into it, yeah, he ended up going to a party or something, yeah, and out of convenience, yeah, he ended up staying on Epstein's island, yeah, out of convenience.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now, I can't remember the full interview, yeah, but he's a scapegoat, yeah, to him saying that he wasn't lying about not raping these girls with Epstein and that as well, yeah, was the fact that he said in this interview that he cannot sweat. And one of the statements from the women who supposedly
Is he a dog?
who supposedly got raped by these, yeah, basically said that Andrew was very sweaty, yeah, in the moment. Now he's turned around on TV and said, no, it couldn't be me.
Put him for a workout.
I have a medical condition which allows me not to sweat back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, so apparently he can sweat.
Yo, no, he tried it, bruv. Who's gonna believe that?
Wait, what? Who can't sweat?
Andrew.
Prince Andrew saying, so basically the woman basically said at the time when the whole thing was going on, yeah, she said that one of the statements that Andrew was very sweaty. He was a sweaty man.
Yeah.
But now in this latest interview, after all this Epstein things come out, he's saying no, it couldn't have been. It couldn't be fake because it couldn't be real because I can't sweat. And it's been and apparently he's got medical proof that he can't sweat.
Put him on a treadmill.
Of course he does.
Put him on a fucking
Of course,
treadmill,
he was sweating in the interview.
Yeah, yeah. Cuz, you lying for?
Sweating and stuttering, bruv.
What you lying for?
Listen, I don't want to pay any more attention to these pedos, bruv.
Mental.
Listen, I analysed the Joshua Andy Ruiz fight.
Okay.
The first one.
You jumped straight from Peter.
Anthony Joshua should have won that last fight. Yeah. Now,
If not for the kadoosh.
no, but wait, hold on. There's a reason that happened. Yeah. So if you watch the first 2 rounds, yeah, and even up to in the 3rd round where it happened, yeah, no, where the first knockdown happened, yeah, that's Anthony Joshua's fight. It's easy for
Yeah,
him.
he was
Stays
winning.
on his toes.
What, in the first round?
Carries on second round as well. Carries on circling. Yeah, throws a jab out there. When Ruiz comes in, he steps back, counters with a jab or uppercut. He was catching him every time. And then what he done in the 3rd round is he changed the pattern. So he set that pattern of circling, jabbing, stepping away, all that. Then he broke the pattern, knocked down Ruiz. Which was perfect. That's what you should do. Yeah, broke the pattern, got the knockdown. After he got the knockdown, he rushed back in, which he shouldn't have done.
Take his
And
time.
tried to finish it. He
And
should
his
have
hand, yeah.
clinically broke him down.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have rushed in and tried to fight in the pocket with someone who swings hooks.
Yeah,
Like
he swings,
fucking
yeah,
like
yeah, for
anything.
real.
Like he was born doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Joshua.
And just it was mad. That's how he got caught, and then he never recovered from that.
Do you know
Throughout
what?
the whole fight, he might have looked a bit better, but at the end of the day, he was concussed.
I
There's no
appreciate
way-
all of that, yeah. I appreciate all of that. Yeah. But he lost. Yeah.
He lost.
And my point is this at the same time, yeah. I appreciate the whole technical. His probably technical ability was probably a lot better than Ruiz and all of this stuff, but he still got knocked out. Same way as the Wilder and Ortiz fight that just happened, bro. Ortiz took nearly every round. Nearly every round, Ortiz took it.
But
then boom at the end, bang.
We know that about Wilder. We know that about Wilder. We know it takes one punch. That's all it takes.
Yeah, but this is
Wilder.
my point.
We know that.
This is my point, though. It don't really matter how technical you are. Obviously, it plays
look
a
at the
huge part.
Tyson Fury fight. Tyson Fury was winning that whole fight.
No, but Tyson still won that fight because he's the first person who I've seen that got up from a punch twice.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
that's all it takes.
Yeah,
for
no,
him.
but
He's
this is my point.
He's a phenomenon.
No, but this is my point. So sometimes it don't matter how technical you are. If you're getting that one bang in your face, that's it, bro. I don't care how technical you are now. I'll beat you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Anthony Joshua made a mistake in the sense that he rushed in. Next time, don't rush in. Don't rush in. Break him down. Then you'll win the fight.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, Ruiz being a shorter fighter, from the training videos that I've seen him do, he's doing a lot like how Mike Tyson used to train. He dodges, gets close to the body, and he throws them body hooks, bruv. He's not even going for the head, bruv, because he's fighting a tall opponent. He's trying to get closer into the body. And now, considering he's lost a lot more weight, and I've seen the way he moves around taller fighters, I think Joshua's going to have a very difficult time trying to fight him.
Yeah, but he couldn't even catch Joshua in them first few rounds.
Yeah, but that's then. I'm talking about now, the fight coming up.
Okay, cool. Either way, Joshua's the bigger man, longer legs, he can move quicker. Can cover more space. Like, that's what I'm saying. He needs to stay on his toes, stay on the outside. Jab, and win it by using boxing.
And use his reach.
Use your reach. How you were doing? You were doing it!
Yeah.
You were doing it!
Because you know,
if
he touches your chin...
there's ways you fight people. There's different ways to fight
That's the
thing
thing with Joshua though. He can't take a punch like that. He can't. His nose breaks nearly every fucking time. Do you know what I mean? He ain't really got a chin.
That's hard to really quantify though.
It is hard to quantify.
He's been hit by some big punches like Klitschko.
Klitschko's
been hit.
Bro,
he's a big don.
Klitschko's a jab king.
Bro,
though,
you
man.
can be a big
He's
don.
a big don, and he's got how many knockouts on his?
Bro, your body can be
He's got
big,
loads.
but it don't mean your face ain't weak, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not your face being weak. But what I'm saying is, Joshua has all the tools to win that fight.
Yeah, he does.
I don't think he should lose the next fight.
No, he's got the cap. I'm not saying he hasn't got the capability to do it, but
are they going to rematch that after though? If Joshua wins that fight, are they going to have to rematch that?
Why would you? I'd just be like, mate.
That's a trilogy.
Eventually,
okay, you could do
down
it.
the line,
but it depends in
Down
what
the line.
fashion. If he wins in what fashion? Is it dominant? If it's dominant and he breaks
if
him
it's
down,
a decision,
move.
Yeah, because you still got Wilder and Fury there as a question, right? If Joshua gets his titles back from Ruiz, right, and you're looking at now either Ruiz again, Deontay Wilder, or Tyson Fury.
Who's really up there right now?
It's gonna be Fury.
Who's up there right now? Because
he's not going to go straight to Wilder.
Basing it on Fury, he said he's got 3 more professional fights left on his contract.
2 more.
Who did he fight?
Oh no!
No, he's got 3
after his next fight.
So who's he fighting next? Fury.
I honestly don't know. Has he got a fight schedule?
I don't know. So the way I see it, the only people really to fight is either Joshua, Wilder again, and Ruiz. I don't really. Who else is up there?
Whoever Eddie Hearn decides.
Yeah, that's fine, but
whoever Eddie Hearn decides.
But realistically, looking at boxing now, heavyweight division, who's really up there in it? Because I can only think of maybe
There's not many
Fury,
guys.
Ruiz, Joshua,
Takam.
I like Takam. I like Takam. When he come out and fought Joshua, he surprised me.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean, he had heart, bruv.
I mean, the headbutt.
The headbutt, I don't even count that, bruv.
Yeah, but he broke his nose with the headbutt.
That's my point. Like his nose breaks
with a headbutt.
Bruv, it weren't
Have
even
you ever been headbutted?
Bruv, it weren't even a hard headbutt. He stepped in, bruv, and it just hit his nose.
He didn't
bruv.
step in. He was pushing into the guard like that. That's how he was doing. He's going
bruv.
up into his nose.
Bruv, he wanted to do a little left way in that.
Left way.
All right, cool. I like Takam though, innit? I like to see Takam fight again. But who really else is there? Ortiz for me. He's getting on a bit now, bro. He's sick though. He is sick.
It's always gonna be the money though. That's the thing, and the money is Fury, Wilder.
What? All I'm saying. Wait, going back to Anthony Joshua, yeah. Bare people are counting him out. I'm not counting him out. Bare people say, "Oh, he's gonna get flattened again."
I'm not counting him out.
Listen, technically he's way better, and he should have won that first fight. He should have.
Should have.
He made the mistake. He rushed in. He never recovered.
Is it gonna
he
be
stopped moving.
is it
He
gonna be
stood right in front of my man.
Is it going to be a Creed moment?
It better be.
He's going to come back. Bruv, don't get me wrong, innit? Yeah. I want Joshua to win, bruv. He's English grown. Do you get what I'm saying? He's an English boxer. I want to see him do well.
I believe in Oluwafemi, bruv. Yeah?
Is that his
Oluwafemi.
name?
That's his middle name.
His middle name.
Oluwafemi.
Oluwafemi. Okay.
In the name of the Father,
The
the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Spirit of God.
You must win this fight.
You'll be getting mad blessings beforehand.
But come out. But you know,
Go to the witch doctor, bro.
come out. Don't come out with all that showboaty shit. Because was it that fight that he came out and Nines performed? Was it that? Was it the Ruiz fight? Was it that? Was it that one? What fight was that?
Wasn't it Takam?
That was Takam.
That was Takam.
Yeah.
That was Takam.
Speaking of Nines, Nines is he's recording music now. So the
Apparently-
whole thing that happened with Nines, apparently people were saying his vocal cord got fucked up or something like that. But apparently it's not true because I'm seeing videos of him talking.
Bruv,
seems normal.
I've seen videos of him.
Apparently he's got an album coming out.
What happened?
Yeah,
He got punched in
I've
the throat. Was it?
Nah,
What happened?
he-
Stabbed.
the face.
I can't bother to go into it, but apparently a certain group tried to carve a certain thing into his face and they punctured his neck. And yeah, I can't bother to go into
So I
it.
don't know much about that brother. Yeah, I don't listen to his music. I don't know anything about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is he's affiliated
Long,
on the road.
he's affiliated. But long story short, bruv, I've seen videos of him in Dubai.
And it seems like the swelling's
You know.
gone down because the initial video I saw of him, his face was a little bit puffed.
There's a
Now it seems to
there's
have
a
gone
video I
down.
see where he was puffed, and then I see a video of him in Dubai. And this was the same time that apparently Scraps got stabbed in jail. And then I see a post the other day that he posted, I think personally on his Insta, and he's saying that he's releasing new music. So yeah, I'm happy for Nines, bruv. I like Nines.
You should do his thing.
You know, I like Nines, bruv.
No reason to hate him.
Apparently he's recording music videos in Dubai. I think he's basically gone to Dubai to clear his head,
Yeah.
get away from the whole situation.
Trying to
Yeah.
be in that heat, bro.
Being smart though, he's being smart.
Trying to be in that heat.
Better than London right now.
Well, yeah. So's Australia, but you know.
You know, it's anywhere. Like, I think he's just getting away from it, innit? You know what?
I mean, it
money
goes a
thing.
lot deeper in it. I'm just not gonna get into
No,
that.
of course, man. But yeah, bro. Apparently he's got new music coming out.
Yeah, man. I like Nines though, man. I like his music.
Good luck to him, mate.
Did you lot watch the M.R. Hot Wings challenge?
My man was snotting all over the place, bro.
No, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see it.
There's a
What do you
bit
mean
in
he was snotting up? What, over the hot wing?
Bruv, it's a ghost chili, bruv. Ghost chili hot
What?
wing.
Oh, what
chili
the
hot
sauce?
wings,
The sauce on the hot wing was made of ghost chili.
Nah, I like pepper. Yeah, I eat pepper on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm saying I will chop up a Scotch bonnet and
Bonnet,
I'll put it
yeah,
in a
yeah.
salad, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah. Nice.
But there's a level.
Ghost
Yeah,
chili.
there's a level, bro, where you're just like, no, this is not meant to be eaten.
There is a level
Yeah,
where
but-
it's just like it's a bit uncomfortable.
My
you know?
man was having the worst.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
He was having the worst flu symptoms I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yo, show me the video because I need to
Bruv.
see this, bro.
Listen,
This is M. Brother
I'm
cracks you up.
telling you now, yeah. That what's his name? That LV guy was like, listen, you're making a mistake. But you see, there's a bit, yeah, where he spits a bar, yeah.
Wait, where is this place, though? Where
I
are
think
they?
it's in London somewhere. There's a bit where he spits a bar, and then afterwards he's like,
Bruv, it gets to a point where there's just no flavour no more. It's just spice,
nah,
bro.
you know what is pain? You shouldn't have to. He thinks because he's on this Jamaican thing, he's eating pepper.
Yeah, it's Scotch
He
bonnet.
could, yeah,
innit?
he's like
That's
Scotch
it.
bonnet, but that's different, bro.
I noticed when food's around, he starts talking patois, fam.
Have some pepper soup, bro.
Yo, why's he dribbling on the wing, fam?
Oh no. There's a bit where oh, bruv, it's funny, bruv. Where he spits a bar.
Nah, he's
If you get one more,
No, listen, let me tell you something. There's a bit where he spits a bar, yeah. I think they put it at the end.
Bruv, he's sweating.
He's sweating and he's just snotting up the place.
Bruv, give Prince
Throwing-
Andrew one of these chicken wings.
I'm telling you, bruv, that's all he can eat anymore. You know them ones.
You're only allowed to
he's
eat spicy
sweating.
wings, mate.
You know what I mean?
Nothing
But there's
else.
people in the world who eat them wings like nothing, you know.
Oh yeah, they ain't got no taste buds. They ain't got no pain receptors.
No, I bought these. I bought these sauces once, innit? And it was they were meant to, they were called certain names. One was called hell sauce. One was called devil something.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
don't
I mean-
turn out to be actually as bad as what they
Yo.
say.
Nah, fam, don't tell me that, fam, because one of them was fucking peak, fam.
Pepper challenge.
It was.
Bruv,
peak.
listen, you
We said pepper challenge on the
Pepper challenge
podcast. Pepper
you
challenge
gave me
podcast.
that pepper at your house, brother. That was there. There was nothing
What
there,
pepper?
bruv. Whatever the pepper was in the bottle.
No,
bruv,
that
was
wasn't.
there, and
That
it had
was
like a skull on
wait,
it.
wait. For the viewers, it wasn't even sauce. It was the chili thing that you put on hummus.
Okay.
Listen, man, it said hot on it.
No, it never.
And you gave
It
it
had
to
a
me.
skull. I said it was hot, but I never tried it. I
You
opened
know
it
the
when you was there.
shade. You know the shade.
You
You gave it to me.
Hey. Apple now. You are
But
taking the piss.
yeah, man. We should do a hot wing challenge.
We can do a hot wings
No,
challenge.
no, we'll do a straight
Podcast,
pepper
no,
challenge.
hot wings challenge podcast.
Pepper challenge.
Pepper challenge.
What? Just eat pepper straight?
Ghost chili,
No.
Scotch bonnet.
I don't think I ain't got a sachet of ghost chilies, you know, bro.
He spoke too soon. He spoke too soon.
Dry buns.
He spoke too
Dry buns.
soon.
We could do that at some point.
Yeah, mum. Yeah, I'm coming now.
Yo,
Yo, I'm down, fam. I'm there, innit? Just get me a big jug of milk.
Listen, I'm too scared to open that shit.
Bruv, the fumes will just burn your eyes, bruv. Like, ah!
listen, yeah. I saw. Did you watch the video of Benny Banks? He's come back now.
The freestyle.
Yeah, I like Benny Banks.
I
man.
like Benny Banks. I
What did
can't
you-
lie.
What did you think?
Um,
I wasn't too.
Has he started a weed company or something?
I don't know. Yeah, there's better weed stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Benny Banks, I like Benny Banks. That particular freestyle, I liked it. I ain't gonna say I was overly impressed with it, but I like Benny Banks in it, and he's probably the closest that I see in the UK rap game that kind of has a very good appreciation of lyrics. That's the only way I can describe it. I can't. Do you know what I mean? He you can see he likes lyrics and he likes piecing words together, and I can appreciate that. Do you get what I'm saying?
100.
So yeah, man.
My
I
favourite
thought it was alright.
Benny Banks tune is the one he did with Bush. R.I.P. Bush.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bush. That was a good
That
song,
was a hard
man.
tune.
That was good.
On Path. And the initial freestyle came out SBTV. That was hard.
Oh,
he got signed.
I can't lie.
He got signed and then something happened.
He's
I don't
got
know.
a few that I like, bro. I like the one that he done with SRG. You know what I'm saying? He's done two with SRG. I like both of them. What's that one? The No Doubt song. Have you heard the No Doubt song? It's old now. It's like when he was first coming around.
You talking about?
And he's like, flow so cold, I could spit in it, could free to earth. I remember when my youth dropped.
No doubt. You mean the rap group, like the music?
No,
No
I
Doubt.
think the song was called No Doubt, bro.
Okay, I can't. See, I can't remember, man. I've not really listened to
Yeah.
too much about.
Because I like rap that's quirky.
Yeah.
I like quirky rap, innit? That's fun. Yeah. And I like the Bada Bing song that he done a few years back.
That was a tune.
Yeah.
Nah.
Bada boom, bada bing.
There's a guy, right, from the US. I forget his name. Yeah, but there was actually a tune that he did. Bada Bing.
He done a song called
Years
Bada Bing.
before, my man. I'm not saying that he copied it directly because these
Yeah.
things happen. Yeah, but. It
Well, I
was
don't know.
extremely similar.
Bada boom, bada bing. It's a saying, innit?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
known it growing up.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard
Of course,
that.
yeah.
I've heard that from young,
It's
bro.
like
Bada
a
boom.
New York Italian thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it somehow it transitioned over here. It's a cultural imperialism thing.
Bada
innit? We
bing,
just-
bada bip.
Like we look to America a lot for things. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Now this brother, what was his name? That was just on the Swayze universe. What was his name?
Bexy.
Bexy.
Yeah, right. I've personally never heard of this guy.
Neither had I before this.
On the Sway interview that he done, the title on it was
New Wave. UK rap.
Yeah, let me get it actually up because I don't want to like something when it wasn't.
Right.
So it says Bexy leads new wave of UK rappers, and this was on Sway in the morning interview. So I've never heard of this guy personally. I've done a little bit of research on him. I don't know how I feel about it. he never really said that himself, that he's leading a new UK wave.
He didn't say.
I didn't watch the whole interview. I'm not gonna lie.
He said he's done being in the US.
Yeah. See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
From what I gauge from it, he lives in the US.
Yeah.
And when you listen to him, he don't rap English. He raps with an American accent.
This is where I disagree, man. He's got a UK sort of accent. It's mixed slightly with the US slang.
Let me
It's
play
mixed.
you the song that I heard.
Right.
Because I don't know what song you heard in it, but the song
I heard the one they rapped on Sway.
Yeah, no.
That's what I heard.
No. I actually fucking went on his thing, bruv. So, this is the song I heard, and it was... The only way I could describe it, I thought it was kind of like... a bit like 6ix9ine, bruv. I don't know.
Don't forget the copyright thing. And,
Who was it?
Yeah. Can we play songs on this
Who
thing?
is it?
This Spexy brother. I just want to play a song. Like, not the whole song, but I just want to so you can hear.
Play a tiny snippet.
Right, cool.
Like cut to the middle.
Oh, white, bruv. I got YouTube Premium, fam.
No, don't watch that. So this one's called Bexy and Jackboy, London to 1800.
London to 18.
Right.
Yeah,
So, from what I gauge from that, that is not UK sounding.
No, not at all.
And he doesn't sound like he's talking with a UK accent. So, like I said, I gauged from that he lives in America.
Yeah. And
he's been living in America. So, but when you hear him talk, he's English.
From my opinion of the guy, I don't know him. I've never listened to his music. My account of him was only on the Sway's universe.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
So
Yeah.
from what I can say is the guy when he speaks, he sounds English, right?
Yeah.
The way he rapped on Sway's universe is pretty much English with American slang.
Yeah.
With a very busy bonish style, right? At least what he spat there. He may have many different styles, but what he spat there was very like busy bone style.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And the guy who's with him, I can't remember who was there at the time when he was spitting, but he pointed out the same thing. He says, "You listen to a lot of Busy Bone." Like, yeah. I mean, from that, I can see like, like he's got like the split maybe a bar, 2 bars of like where he steps it up a little bit, like what Busy Bone would do. Like he split a couple bars in like in double time. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I understand that, but I wouldn't say what he spat there, and I think maybe he did it consciously, right? Was to do it in an English tone, but with American slang.
I'll be honest, if you've been living in America,
Yeah.
I think it will be very difficult, especially if you're surrounded constantly by people who are American and they have the accent. I think it might be, unless you've... So I don't know how long he's been living there. He could have been living there since he was like 10, for example. I don't know how old he is. I'm assuming he's
Not
in his
with an
20s or
accent
something.
like that.
Yeah, no.
Not with an accent like that. He
His
was in a
accent
very
would have
English
faded.
accent. But
This is what I mean.
what I can say, is that the dude came across to me very genuine, candid, and open.
Yeah. He come across genuine.
He was open about what he felt.
Yeah.
Right? Not so sure about his style. It's all right though. It's cool. I like it. You know, Burberry with the obviously I'm not gonna try and criticize bad style of that, but obviously he's getting money, so he's doing his thing. What I can see is the guy himself. He came across very genuine, and I can appreciate that. I'm not saying that I'm an immediate fan. I'd need to hear some more stuff, but he's, as far as I'm concerned, he sounds like a decent MC.
My thing was more with the title of the actual.
the new wave.
Wow,
So personally, I like to think I know a lot of fucking UK rappers, bruv.
Yeah.
Like it's my craft, bruv. So it's my duty to know who the fuck is sick, bruv, and popping in the UK. Do you get what I'm saying? And I never heard of this guy.
Never, no one.
Never in my life have I heard of this guy, bruv. Yeah. So I'm not blaming him
He's not
personally.
even got UK style.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's the
about him
thing.
apart from his accent.
I'm not personally blaming him, because really the blame's either on the producers of Sway, or
upload the video,
or whoever uploaded the video. Like they probably shouldn't have put that title, because, like I said, in my opinion, he's not leading a new wave of
His style
UK
doesn't
music.
represent
No, that's
UK.
American music.
No way is he doing it. He's a English artist in America.
Yeah.
That's the only
Doing
way I can
American
do it. Yeah,
music.
he's doing American music, but he's an English artist. That's the only way I look at it. He's not leading no UK, bruv, because
No
I've
hate.
not heard of him.
No
and
hate.
I'm not hating on him,
Yeah.
but he's not. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if he came over here and done a few things and he was based more over here, and maybe I started to hear of him and all of these things, then yeah, cool. But I never heard of you.
Yeah, but right now that title did not make sense.
Yeah, but that title, but I'm not putting that blame on him per se, but that title just didn't do it for me, bruv. And that's where you took your downfall, bruv.
Especially when you know there's hella man in the UK doing their thing, bro.
Hella
And
man.
starting new waves.
I feel like in the US they want to accept the UK. There's certain people who are trying to bring it in. Do you know what I mean? You got the Rosenberg, you got Sway, like he's doing this thing, trying to
He's
show,
had Dizzy Rascal on
Yeah.
there. He's had a few
trying to
man on
bring
there.
guys in, but it seems like nothing seems to catch, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So they're trying different things to try
you
and
think,
get the UK into the US.
Do you think him personally as the artist, he felt obligated being in the US to sound a certain way because he wanted to perpetuate his career, and he feels the only way he could do that is if he speaks a certain way
that they can understand?
Yeah, that they can understand, because I've seen videos where they've took grime over to the US and they've played it to random Americans on the street, and they couldn't either catch the flow of a grime beat. They don't even know how to jump on a grime beat, bruv. They didn't know how to catch that flow. Yeah, and two, because of the dialect, there's certain words in the UK that we have that they just probably don't get. Another thing, I know they have, I don't know why, but they seem to struggle with accents in the UK, because UK you could have South London, then you can have North Liverpool or whatever, and Scouse, and then you got Manny, then you got Birmingham, and I feel like they struggle with it. You know what I mean?
They don't really.
Maybe that has a lot to do with the fact that they're not as interested.
The US is so big. There's already so many different dialects in the US alone.
You know what? The problem with the US is that they can stay in their country and do everything.
Yeah, in their own state, even.
Yeah.
Not even just their own state. If you want to go to the beach, you want to enjoy that life, go Miami.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You go California. If you want the big city life, go New York.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do everything there.
You want
Mountains,
snow.
you've got everything there. That's why they don't care.
It's funny
about it.
because having such different dialects in the US, different ways of speaking. Yeah, like you got the Chicago's talk a lot different to how a New York person would.
Yeah.
You know?
Philly, even just Philadelphia
Philly.
sounds
So
different.
all of them, each state has a certain way of talking. Alabama, bro. Look at Alabama, bro. You know what I mean? So it's funny because you think them being like that, they would actually understand maybe a bit more, like different dialects from the UK. Because really and truly, you're only talking about, let's say, a good 5, 6 different kind of tones of talking from from England, not Britain as a whole, but England. You know what I mean? You got Birmingham, Manny, Liverpool, Geordie.
Oh, there's hella dialects.
You go
Don't get
Yorkshire,
twisted.
There's
go-
probably
go
there
down
probably is a
south.
lot more, but I'm on about more main dialects.
The big cities, basically.
Yeah,
cities,
the big cities. Yeah, he ain't leading it for me. But.
So Bexy's not leading. All right, yeah. So from what I got from the lyrics, Dot Rotten basically had some kind of dealings with J1. J1 must have wanted the beat from him or something.
Okay.
But didn't want to pay the fee that Dot Rotten
wanted.
was saying for the beat. Innit? He said 15k.
Yeah.
They're saying they've only got 10k in the budget or something like that. And I guess that's where the disagreement comes from. But apparently J1 was chatting shit about him on Twitter or something like that. I think that's where it sparked from. Do you know what I'm saying? That and the Twitter thing where he's giving him some kind of lip or whatever. I don't know what the exact tweet is or anything.
So it's not just about a fee.
Not just about a fake. I think it was giving some kind of verbal as well at the same time.
Okay.
So,
But it was obviously stems from the fact that Dot wouldn't sell the beat to him
I mean,
for a particular price.
If my man in grime can drop a diss track, and it hit trending, you know my man's got power. So give man the 15, cuz.
I'm not being funny, but Dot Rotten's been doing this for a very long time.
Give man the 15.
I'm not being. I don't care how popular J1 is right now. Dot Rotten lyrically will destroy you, bro.
Yeah.
And you need to realise levels, bro, because you might be popular, but when a man's lyrical, he will. What's the word? He will humiliate you with bars. And that's what you need to realise, because there's lyricists out there, bro, and you don't want it, fam. I don't care how popular you are, you don't want it.
What? Not to like shit on J1 or anything, but he's not super lyrical. So
No, he's not, and this
You
is my
shouldn't
point.
even
I'm only,
step in
and
the
right now
arena.
I'm only saying this because it is. I'm only comparing them two. Do you know what I mean? J1 against Dot Rotten.
Yeah.
You're
Not
never
even
gonna
fair.
win, bruv.
It's not
It
even
ain't fair, bruv. It's a bullying match.
Bum
bruv.
fights.
It's a bullying match.
Yeah.
it's not even fair.
You know. So, bruv, and at the end of the day, bruv, like you obviously want something from Dot. You get what I'm saying?
Well, he got it.
And if he got it in the end
yeah,
For 15.
for 15.
yeah, I think they said that at the end of the
Yeah, at
video.
the end of the video, yeah.
Alright, well then cool. Then there's no need to be chatting shit,
Dot
bruv.
got
At the end of the
his
day,
no-
Bruv,
And he
at
made
the end of the
money
day,
off it.
as an artist, bruv. At the end of the day, yeah, as an artist, yeah, he should realize that if you're good at something, you never do it for free. Yeah, whether the price is 10 or 15 grand, bruv. Yeah, his particular price as an artist was, I want 15 grand. Do you know what I mean? And you should respect that, because if someone asked you for a feature and you wanted 15 grand, but then they were like, nah, I've only got 10 grand in the budget, bruv, what are you gonna say?
You can do it.
Are you gonna still do it? Do you know what I mean? You need to have a certain level and pride in yourself to be like, no, I'm not worth 10k, I'm worth 15. And that's exactly what Dot done to you. And don't get disheartened and annoyed at man because he done that, bro. People only hate you when you say no.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I remember Gigs telling man telling a story similar
Yeah.
where Mega Man was like, yeah fam, like don't let these promoters take the piss, like know your worth, blood.
Oh, for real,
Well,
yeah,
that's
I
the
remember
whole
that. I remember
story
that.
was.
That was the Ibib when he was in
Yeah,
Ibiza,
yeah. When
innit?
the promoter booked
Yeah,
man
yeah,
for
yeah.
a packed out venue to
Yeah.
see gigs,
Yeah, yeah.
and man was getting a couple bills.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on.
That's when he was popping in his
Yeah,
Ibiza,
yeah.
and then he realised he was popping in Ibiza, and he's like, what? And then they tried to book him in it, and then Method was like, bruv, know your worth, bruv.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, know your worth, bruv. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's squashed now, is it squashed? I don't know.
I don't know. It only came out the other day. J1 might want to send back.
No, don't. Just don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
No.
Bro, like I said, bruv, you might be popular,
Yeah.
but when it comes to a lyrical match, bro, you just... there's
Some
no
people
point.
just want to be popular, you know, like these youths that Hanmuff is chasing. Eh? How you putting all your shit online?
They're young. They're young.
How
They're
you
young, they're
how
young,
you
they're
doing
young, dumb.
how you doing crimes where everyone can see you, bruv?
Yeah, that's mad.
What's wrong with
Bro,
you?
hey, on that live, did you see on the live where man was literally in a nitty's yard?
Yeah.
Don was in a nitty's yard.
Yeah. He's like,
Filming the knees.
I don't even want these lot in my house. I told them to go. I told them to leave. I don't even want them in my house. Like, bruv, that man's like, oh, where's your house? Call 999.
Bro, these are
I'll
nitty,
come
bruv.
there now.
Bruv.
Give me the address.
They're lucky that bruv, listen, nitties are crazy, you know. I'm telling you, bro. The nitty will try to rob you, fam.
He'll be like, shut up, fam. Here's a rock. Sit down.
Yeah, man.
That's all, but yeah, go on. All I'm saying is, yeah, these youths are literally handing it out, giving man the thing.
They're handing
And
out the data.
Hammuffers even showed a couple instances where there was a guy at one of the end of the videos, yeah, saying like, look, man, the less information you give this brother, you know what I'm saying, he can't do nothing, blah blah, or whatever. I can't remember the exact quote. Talking about just giving some advice to the youths who are posting online, yeah, which is basically common sense. Yeah? It's basically, hey, if you're doing crime, you don't want people to see you doing it, cuz
Yeah,
you
for
don't want
real.
to tell them you're doing it either, blood. It just don't make sense, right? So there's this brother on the end, he's wearing a mask or whatever. And he's talking about, yeah, the less information you give my man, you know, he's obviously working with police or whatever, yeah. And there's another guy at the end of one of the other videos that he posted, yeah, talking about, yeah, man was on this thing, Tiefin, what was it, all these different peds and all these different bikes, and eventually I got legit, and I bought my own thing. You know, wait, what? On an H-Reg.
Wait, he said he was TV on bikes, and he said he finally bought his own thing.
Yeah, he finally bought his own.
What, of
thing.
the money that
Yeah.
he done selling bikes?
Yeah, don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to tell people this, but whatever in it. But all I'm saying, yeah, how do you lot feel about this vigilante justice?
I love it.
Is it something that, you know, should be allowed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, it creates an interesting universe. Because,
I love it.
Wait, hold on, man. It creates an interesting universe because it's like now we're jumping into this kind of hero world.
Right.
Now, where me, Adam, we have experience with certain things like in the street, yeah, and we know the rules, yeah. So it's a little bit conflicting for me because it's like I'm not even on the street. I'm not on the street. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, you're walking a thin line between supporting someone who's against the streets. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I understand. Yeah. I understand.
So
what you're saying.
it's a weird one.
Yeah.
Because it's two sides.
What
You
I
got
want-
some. It's not the. Well, it is the police. But what I like what he's doing because he's helping innocent people. Yeah, he's helping innocent people recover their backs that they worked hard for and paid for. Yeah, cool. Now,
Opposite side of the coin is though some people might be selling that to make money, to just actually feed themselves and family.
I don't know, man. One of them youths there said
I don't
he
think
lived
so.
with his nan, fam.
Here's what I'm
He
saying,
lived
yeah.
with his nan.
The whole vigilante thing, yeah, I like it, and I tell you why I like it, yeah, because it takes back the control of like it's like stick up for one another. It shows more of a community spirit. I ain't got to rely on boy them no more. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about doing shit off your own back, bruv. I ain't got to hide behind a fucking government funded structure, bruv, to get my shit back, bruv. If I'm gonna get shit back, I'll get it back, bruv.
Free of charge as well.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's free of charge.
So
Yeah.
I like the vigilante thing. I mean, like you said about where does the line draw between, obviously if you come from a certain background, then you feel conflicted. Do you know what I mean? But
not conflicted to the kids are being dumb. The kids are idiots.
no, the
being
kids are dumb.
kids.
No, the kids are dumb.
Yeah.
But it's more of, I mean, personally, if I was going to be a vigilante, I probably won't do it the same way that Handmuff's doing it. Personally,
Going into forests.
yeah.
Forests
Personally,
that are not forests.
like I can't lie. I remember when I was going to be a superhero, bro. No, for real, bro. I was like, that true story. I swear to you now, yeah. I was like 19, 20, bruv, yeah. And I got so gassed on the idea of being a hero, fam, yeah. I started ordering bare swords, knives, and fucking everything, fam, yeah. And they got bare Pete, fam. Man ordered a mask, costume, everything, fam, yeah. Not a bulletproof vest. Man had gonna get a stab-proof vest from my brethren, yeah. And man was gonna go out crime fighting, fam. I swear down. True story. I swear to you now, true story. I was that gassed, fam, on the concept, yeah, of being a vigilante, fam, yeah. I was gonna do it, fam.
You know what Adam is? Adam is either extreme. That's what he is.
I was gonna do
He's
it.
either a super criminal, yeah.
I was gonna do it,
or
fam.
he's a superhero.
And I swear
That's
to you,
it.
fam, I was fixating on the idea for months on end, fam. Because in my head, I wanted to make a change, fam. So I was like, you know what, fam? And fam, the masks I had, fam, they were green, fam. Green. And then it got to a point where I was like, nah, you know what? It's gonna get peaked.
Yeah, it probably would get a
But
bit peaked.
the idea of so you know that kick-offs?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that concept,
I know what you mean,
bro.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, unless I immediately know you, I don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
I don't owe you fuck all, bruv. Same way you don't owe me now. I don't owe you fuck all, bruv. You know what I mean?
My opinion of it is, I mean, I can understand what Handmuff is doing. Yeah, I see what he's doing.
You saw that then, innit?
Was that a ghost, fam?
Fam,
What is that, bro?
you see that shadow in it just fly over?
Stop it.
What was that?
You hear that?
Yo. I went.
Oh,
there's a
so
blind. No. What
See
was
that?
that though? That was like a ghost. Anyway,
Yeah,
go on.
that was the vigilante coming out.
Yo, that was wild. That was wild.
It's Mothman.
Batman's in it.
It's
Mothman.
Mothman, bro.
And Moth Warrior.
Yeah. Moth Warrior! Boogies! There he is, blood.
Oh, it's a ladybug.
It's a lady, bro.
Is it?
Okay,
Yo,
cool.
I'm hearing mad noises
Yeah,
in here, fam.
mad time of
Something
year,
else is
cuz-
in it though. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah. But going into forests, Yeah,
You need to do some cardio.
in the dead of night. Yeah, please do some cardio because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, cuz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this-
especially pushing the. I remember pushing a ped
Yeah,
from.
pushing the-
I remember pushing a ped from Bromley Common to my house. Yeah, and that was peak, bro. Yeah, so you're gonna need some. You're
I
gonna
think that's
need
partly
some
why I gave
cardio.
up on that idea, bro. Man smoked too much weed, fam. you know what I mean? I smoked way too much.
But
bro.
it was good either way, and I can appreciate it, right? However, my advice is, like you said, don't go for the panic button. Draw for the chefers. Yeah, because you're gonna have to, right? At some point, somebody's gonna get fed up. Yeah, enough of these youths, yeah, are just dumb, and they'll hear your voice and get scared. Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I've been found out. I'm sorry." Yeah. But there are some guys out there who's gonna be like, "What? Shut up, bruv."
Bruv, let me tell you now. Bruv,
You know what I mean? But obviously,
Well, he did say in one of his videos that he's got precautions for these things now.
and you should do,
bro.
Yeah.
because if you're doing that and you don't, there's something wrong with you, cuz. But do your thing.
Bruv.
At the end of the day, actions cause reactions,
Yeah.
and it works both ways, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
something bad happens to someone,
Yeah.
you know, something good
Hand
happens.
my warrior.
Yeah.
When
hand
I was
my
down,
warrior.
when I was down to do this thing, bruv, I was not deluded, bruv. I knew I was gonna need shine.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
hold
was
on.
gonna need weapons, bruv.
We didn't even go into this last time. He's not a snitch. And I'll tell you why he's not a snitch. Because to be a snitch, you have to be a criminal. And then tell.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
true.
be in that criminal world.
Yeah.
There's a code of conduct in the criminal world.
Rata,
It's a.
That's what that is.
If you're in that world, it's just a thing. You ain't even got to say it to someone. You just know.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But like you said, where he's not a criminal, bruv.
He's
But
the
then that
opposite.
comes down to the whole thing of he don't know no one nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't owe you shit, bro.
Don't owe you fuck all,
and to
bro.
be honest, if you're posting your shit online, you deserve to be caught, blood, because you're
Yeah.
dumb.
But hear what I'm saying. though.
Dumb.
You know what it is? Ham off. I like what you're doing still. But step it up, man. Let's go for these mobsters.
Wait, hold on, man.
I don't advise that.
Yo, fucking guy.
No man, don't bang it, man. Where's the ladybird? Leave it alone.
What's
man.
he doing though,
It's
bro?
like- No.
How
on
is
the
he
road,
even
though.
alive this
On the
time
road,
of year?
though,
How are you even?
No.
here?
Interestingly, cut the whole thing what I just said. But interestingly, I would like to see maybe a vigilante step it up a little more, and go for maybe more serious crimes.
No, but that's where it gets peak.
I don't know. Stay in your lane, cuz.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah,
advice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stay in
No,
your lane, cuz.
not handmuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if there are people out there that
Okay.
are vigilantes, maybe eventually I would like to see someone step it up a little. Maybe go for the pedos, go for the rapists, go for the whatever. I don't know, bro.
There are people catching pedos though.
Yeah.
They're not beating them up.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, there are.
There are,
There
man.
are. There's a lot, but I mean, I want to see some costumes and shit. I want to see some capes in the night time,
latex.
bruv. I want to see some shit, cuz. I want to see some nunchucks come out of nowhere, fam, and clap man in his 4-buck, fam. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see.
Oh, mate.
All right, man. Going to the complete opposite side of the spectrum. We got Tiny Boost album out.
Right.
Yeah. Whew. What did you think?
I've not heard every song, but the songs I have heard, I like. I like Tiny Boost, man. Like he's probably like from the street gritty aspect. He's definitely one of my favorite UK artists, and I don't know who it was. I was watching something. I was watching this thing. I don't know if I posted it in the thing, but apparently Meat Mills is looking to sign a UK artist. So, and obviously the person who posted about this was saying his personal list, and Tiny Boost was the top of his list.
Yeah.
Because
that would make sense. Though.
Yeah, it makes sense because the thing is, he was saying how Tiny Boost kind of has that Philly kind of vibe. Do you know?
Street dude. A lot of the
No,
Philly
but
rappers are just street dudes,
but what I mean is he has that. He shouts at the mic. He has that aggression.
Oh, I get what you mean.
It's very Philly.
Boost would
You
be
know?
good on a song with like Casanova.
Bruv, you put
kind of
bruv, you
people,
put
Mano.
Boost, bruv, you put Boost in on a song with Dart Low, AR Ab.
Yeah.
He'll fit perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why I
Even
like him
Vinny
as well,
Paz.
bruv. Vinny Paz, come on, bro.
I was out downstairs, man.
You know what I mean?
Raise
the gates.
Raise the gates.
But this is why I like Boost, man, and I can't lie, he's one of my favorite UK artists for that kind of mood of music.
You know what I thought? I thought it was sick, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
can't even lie. I thought the album was sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is one of the best UK street albums I ever heard, bro.
bruv. I don't know if this particular song was in that album. I'm not sure, but it was a hard song. That born in it, not sworn in it. You know the song?
Born in it, not sworn in it.
Yeah, I don't know if what is it. I think it's called Born in It or something. But the song itself, it has the sample of it has the skit of Nipsey Hussle at the start.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And just the whole song in general, bro, it was just hard. Like, and I like the fact that he used the skit of Nipsey. You know.
I was listening to it in the gym, for the first time, so I didn't catch everything.
Yeah.
So, what I did notice is that my man's beat selection
Good.
is very good.
Cool.
My man's beat selection is one of the best I've heard in a long time.
Yes.
Like,
He's got a
good
very
beats.
good ear. Ear for beats.
The beat. You know what? There was probably like 2 beats that I was like, yeah, but the rest was
Yeah.
sick. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, this album was very sick. There was a lot of good things about it. They had aggressive tunes, the pensive kind of self-reflective tunes.
Yeah.
One tune it was missing was the Gangsta Girl tune. There was no Gangsta Girl tune.
Yeah.
What do you mean, gangster girl tune?
You know, even like Styles P or
like
something might do a girl tune.
yeah.
Jada might do a girl tune.
Kind of like a
in
girl tune, but in a
gangster way.
gangstery kind of way.
There wasn't that. Yeah, the Gangsta Girl tune. That's the one thing I wanted. That
One
would have
thing that
made
would've
it
made it
complete. The
complete.
complete package.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my ride or die chick.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Like
But as
Bonnie
a-
and Clyde type thing.
Yeah, but as an album,
Sick.
solid.
Sick. You had Snap Capone on there with
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
Come
overwhelming.
on, man. Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
It was solid.
It's
You know what I
overwhelming
mean?
still.
So shouts out to Boost for that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was a
Very
sick album, man.
solid album.
And you know what? Since back in the day, 07 times, you know what I'm saying? PYG, all of that stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
He's
Who you
improved
talking
immensely, bruv. He's improved immensely, man.
Yeah, Boost, man. I don't know, like I even his lyrics, you know, I think he's got quite solid lyrics.
Yeah, and
in it.
you know what?
And he has quite solid flows
Yeah.
on a few tracks.
Yeah.
So
I catch a few. Sometimes I catch some bars in there, like, right,
bro,
okay,
there's
alright.
bars in there, like, cause the thing is a Boost where he like almost shouts at the mic. Sometimes you get so caught up in like the mood of the song, and you don't always listen to the lyrics sometimes with Boost. But when you actually deep it, he's actually saying shit.
He's actually spitting.
And a lot of rappers, I can't lie, they don't say shit nowadays. But he is saying shit. And then the thing I like about Boost, I know when he says it, he's meaning it, and you can feel it, bruv. You know he's really living that life, bruv, or lived that life. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, solid album.
I think it's a solid album, bro.
I listened to one tune.
Yeah, and what tune did you hear?
That Burner in the Ride.
Burner in the Red Blood.
Yeah,
I can't even deny that tune. This is an ill tune.
Burner in the Red.
You know what I mean?
And Ben doesn't even listen to street
yeah, I
music
don't
like
even
that.
listen to that road music. You know what I mean? It's not
Bro,
good
Boost
energy.
just gets me gassing so many different ways though. Bro, if I'm hitting gym or whatever, doing workout or whatever, he just gives me that aggression to just like.
And you know what? What I've noticed is he's not an artist that makes, not that he doesn't make good music. He does it. He's not making them bangers. That's like radio, boom, bang, bing. He's an artist that has to consistently. He has a fan base, a solid fan base, and he'll consistently release over a long period of time. And I think that he's got longevity. Kind of like Styles P and them kind of people.
Thing is about him as well. I get this vibe from him. Like I said, like you can tell he's a real dude. like street dude wise.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean? But I always get this vibe from him, like he comes across very humble. At the same time, I don't know if you lot got that vibe in certain
I watched
interviews.
the interview
In
with
certain
him, yeah,
interviews
yeah.
with him, he just seems very. I don't know if laid back's the word, but he's just humble. There's no like, you know, you get certain people out there who've lived that life and they always try to. It's like they always try to oversell it.
Yeah, Muhammad Gaddafi seemed like
Yeah,
that
do you know what I mean? They
Pretty chill. This Saddam, he was pretty chill. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, no, but you get what I'm saying. But they but some street dudes and that they try to oversell it.
Yeah.
They try
know you-
24/7. That persona's
yeah,
there
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
It's like they don't have another side. Like they don't want no one to see another side to them.
Hmm.
They constantly got to be like,
just
road, bro.
like Cat Williams gang banging on bacon.
Yeah. But
You know what I
Boost,
mean? Like
I
in
don't
the
know. He
morning.
just, bro, Boost is a guy in it, and he lived that life.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
What did you want to say?
I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. I wanted to. Oh, but I seen Blue Story, but you ain't seen it.
I haven't seen it now. So
When did you watch it?
I watched it Monday night. I watched it on Monday night. I went on my own.
You weren't.
I'm
you
that
didn't,
guy.
You didn't
I
say
was-
nothing.
Yeah, I live away from you.
Yeah,
I went to a
yeah,
late
because-
screening, man.
I
would've
wanted to
rolled.
see it.
I
I've
wanted
been-
to see it as well.
I'll go again. I don't care.
I ain't been
would've
working this week. Like,
Oh,
I've been off since
Bro,
Monday.
I need to
I
see
really
it,
wanted
bro.
to see it before the podcast.
Yeah,
So, yeah, man.
I tried to, but View Cinema,
yeah,
you
and it's
know.
up the reviews up the road.
you know,
Yeah.
I
fucked
was
it up for me.
Yo, I was trying to watch it on Sunday.
Hmm.
I was trying to buy a ticket on the View website, and why is the website acting up? 2-2s. I go online. Now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
you
they're
see the
talking
thing.
about they cancelled
Yeah.
And it was in, where was that happened? Was it Manchester?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Some unrelated thing, like, and they
Bro.
try to put it on the move. But anyway,
Yes,
I watched it. Yeah, I won't go into details of what happened. Obviously, yeah,
Do you concur with what Wills was saying?
I do concur with what Wills was saying. Now,
It wasn't, what do you call it?
it was not
It wasn't
not at all.
glamorizing
It
it.
was not glamorizing
Okay,
at all,
cool.
bro. Now, one thing you will realize about it when you watch it, it's a musical. Yeah, in a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I expect nothing
It's got
less.
Rapman's thing to it, like Shara Story.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
he
cool.
So
knows
there's
raps.
music in it.
There's music.
Have you ever seen
Rapman's
Sharo
in it.
Story?
Yeah.
So it's meant to be like that. You know how Rapman does
Yeah,
the
but
little verse and
it's
that?
a movie at the same time.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So there's more movie, there's more acting in
There's
it
more
than
movie than
music.
the music. Yeah.
So it was interesting because it highlighted a lot of aspects in what happens like on the streets and with people. Yeah. Now, one thing is, you ever been on the street, yeah, and altercations happening, and then someone's like, "Oh, do you know? Oh, that's Thingy's brother. That's Thingy's brother."
Oh, do you know how many
That's an
times this
aspect.
has happened?
No, but that's what
fam?
makes it so realistic because they brought them aspects into the movie. Yeah, because it's like
yeah.
I seen that bare times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So it's literally, from your perception, it's literally portraying how you may have experienced.
That's
things.
how the streets are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is how the
cool.
streets are as
Now-
we know it.
Now, there are also pressures to that if you have a brother who's on job.
Yeah, of course.
People expect you to be on job.
Yeah. They expect you to be like
Do you
that.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
of
there's the
course,
pressure
course,
of you
course,
being on
course,
job,
course.
and you're also protected. So there's perks, but there's also pressures.
Yeah, there's perks
Feel
and
me?
pressures.
And that's one of the main characters has that issue.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because something you don't really see in on the street, when someone has a bad idea to do something, it's not a lot of times where people are like, nah, that's a terrible idea.
That's what I liked about that Ute in Top Boy, bro.
Yeah?
The Ute when his brethren was having an issue with the Chinese brother.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, I'm not involved, bro. That's you, do you, innit?
Yeah.
That's not something you see very often.
Yeah.
And that happens in this thing. So it's like, rah, okay, that's not something I see very often, but I guess it's to kind of put a hole in the whole street life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in the decisions that people are making. One thing you realise in the movie, yeah, is that pride is a big thing as well. Because if someone violates you, you have to get them back. And people around you will make it worse. People around you be like, bro, you can't let.
But the
get
thing
away
is,
with that."
but that is reflective because like obviously you man know that's how it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like growing up, someone violates you, fam. Like it's like the same way, bruv. Like every man knows when someone puts their arm around you that there's gonna be two things, fam. Do Do you know what I mean? They're either gonna move to you, fam, or attempt to move to you, or they're just fucking, I don't know, fam, trying to chat to you in a certain way.
Anything's a violation.
Do you know
like,
what I mean?
That where you consider it's disrespect.
Yeah.
Or someone else considers.
But it's good they put that in it because, like you said, yeah, if you can watch a film and it can make you feel a certain way, as if to say, raw, like I actually can fully relate to this now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Then it's a good thing in itself, because say you watch a certain scene in a film and then you can say, raw, man's lived a very similar thing to that. But as time's gone on now and you see that in a movie, you can reflect on it now because it's you've been past that. And now maybe now you can look at it as from a different perspective because you're older.
Yeah.
And you could be like, raw, at the time, man might have went nuts at that particular scenario. But now, I'll you know what I mean? It's I'll leave it or whatever.
Exactly. It's like I said in the past. Literally, me and someone have not even said a word to each other, and we're gonna fight each other. It's just a bad look.
Yeah.
Like this happened down the road. Like where it's people. Like, anyway, so it's interesting because the film demonstrates that there was actually a certain point in the film where if two people have decided to kind of like squash it, they could have just squashed it. But then it got past a certain point where someone died. So now it's just gonna escalate. It's gonna get worse.
Going on the film in general, from what it's meant to portray, because I mean, like we said on the previous one, like Will said, obviously it's meant to portray a certain time when a certain drama was going on. Does it portray that well?
Now this is the interesting thing. Yeah, it's smart of Rapman because it's the same situation, but they've superimposed it so you're viewing it from as if it was happening in nowadays.
So he's almost modernized the drama.
Yeah, like the music's different,
The fashion,
the slang's a bit different.
Yeah.
Like man weren't saying ops or pagans
It
back
was
then.
different. It was different.
It was completely
so
different.
so it's literally took a realistic event almost and modernized it, kind of thing.
One thing I wanted to highlight, in the situation is there's one of the main characters has a brother who's on job, and it just a common thing in obviously poorer communities. The dad's not around, Now you just got the older brother and the younger brother and the mum, The mum's working all the time. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the older brother's there and he's kind of playing dad, but the older brother is
But he's
tapped.
a kid himself.
He's tapped. So he's a bad influence on the younger brother. Do you see what I'm saying? So that highlights the importance of having a dad in the house, because the dad will be like, nah. What you
Mental
doing?
stability. Right?
Yeah, what you doing?
That is, yeah.
That's rubbish. That's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dad is there for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? To keep the youths in line, man. But you know, it's got all the typical hood scenarios in there, man, like honey traps, things of that nature, man. So man, it was sick, man. It was proper sick. And it doesn't paint it in a way that you would ever consider. You know how we highlighted in the last one anyway, but it doesn't paint it.
Doesn't glamorize it,
yeah.
So certain age group will look at this film and be like, you know what, it's I don't want to be involved in this kind of lifestyle.
No, why would you? There was no money to gain from it. There was nothing. It's not like when you watch Scarface and he's got hella money, mansions, cocaine, bitches, all that shit, guns.
Yeah.
It weren't portraying it in a good way.
Yeah. Touching on the same subject but off the subject at the same time. How do you feel about the whole View Cinema doing what they've done? Because
they're pricks.
To me, they took a scenario and they blamed it on a movie that portrays a certain lifestyle from the UK. Yeah, I know for a fact in the View Cinema right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure the new Rambo film's out.
Yeah.
So View Cinema took the View, excuse the pun, to ban Blue Story, a film called Blue Story, which was trying to depict a certain tale and lifestyle in the UK. Yeah, and not necessarily doing it to promote violence, more of just educating the youth into why they shouldn't get involved in certain things. Yeah, and they decided to ban Blue Story over a film called Rambo. Now, how does that work? How does that work? And to my knowledge, the whole event that happened in Birmingham or wherever it was, it happened before. Well, to my knowledge, it happened before they even got to see the film. So how does that work out? How do you know they weren't going to see fucking?
Most of them were even too young to go and even.
How do you know they weren't going to see Frozen 2?
Yeah, for real.
How do you know it's Blue
I'm
Story?
not being funny. If you go to a cinema with a machete, you're not going there to see the film.
Exactly. You're going there because you either fucking want to really see the film, and you're just unlucky that you've bucked people there, and you know you people are onto you, so you've got to carry something, or you heard that man them are gonna be there that you're onto, and you're trying to on-site man straight there and then. Don't blame it on the story, bruv. Don't blame it on the film, bruv, because I could have pulled out so many films, bruv. Look at Joker. How many events happened surrounding Joker when the Joker film got released? Yeah. Bruv, bare shit happened, bruv. Yeah, and they didn't want to strip that from the cinemas. What? Because that had a Hollywood budget, and it had more actors in it that had a more of a standing in the acting world.
Deeper violence implied.
Yeah, and it had deeper
mental
bruv,
issues.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen the Joker film?
Yeah.
Oh, we went in it. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Bruv, he shoots man on stage.
Yeah.
Bow! Shoots man on stage, bruv. He stabs man up or whatever, bruv, in his own yard, fam. And the little midget's there, fam.
Let the midget go.
And then the midget can't get out the door. So he's like, can you help me out? You know what I mean? But
it's crazy.
But come on, man, don't blame the story,
It's
bro.
hypocrisy,
Because
Something else
that's
was going on
exactly it.
there. I don't think it was just that issue. Something else was going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was deeper than just that incident there. Even if I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd say that was set up.
Yeah.
But then obviously there must be evidence to the contrary. But it was dodgy.
If you're basing it off that, then you've got to take a lot of films out of the cinema right now, and you might as well ban a lot of TV shows, and you might as well ban a lot of music.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a film removed from the cinema.
Not for years.
I've personally I've not
bruv.
known anything.
Why would they do it with him?
I don't know why they singled it out. Maybe they didn't want man to actually make something of himself. I don't know. I don't know.
Too
what
late.
It is. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But at the end of the day, View Cinema, you were pricks for that, bruv. And you upset me, man, because you're a cheap cinema still. Man looks to you for the budget savings.
I rate the views.
But
with
you
the
fucked
reclining
up.
seats?
Yeah, with the
Come
reclining
on.
seats.
You can't argue with that.
Because you know what, man was going to
Bare
go see
people
Blue
want to go
Story.
Blue Story.
I was going to go watch that, but you fucked it up for me, bruv, you little bumble hole.
One.
Yo.
Hey, which one of you was talking about that the vegan babies and that?
Yeah, man, it's just a story I saw where the baby died due to, I guess, malnourishment.
Malnourishment.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's weird. It's like people trying to impose their beliefs on. It's just what parents do, innit? Really.
Do you think it wasn't just neglect?
Yeah, was it?
I
did
think
they get
it
done
was
for manslaughter?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I just think, without getting into the whole vegan thing, because obviously it's a very touchy subject.
Yeah,
for
it's a
lot of
long
people.
subject as well.
I think it's just some stupid parents. I think they're dumb. Bro, apparently the other two kids were malnourished, skinny motherfuckers as well.
Yeah, it was more than likely a case of just ignorance, that they probably thought they were doing the right thing. I don't want to sound like I'm blaming the parents, because I can't lie, there are some stupid motherfuckers out in that world,
vaccinate their kids,
and they don't have no common sense. They lack it. It doesn't mean they're evil people, but they just lack common sense. And maybe that was just all this event was. They lack common sense. They thought, it works for me, maybe it'll work for my baby.
A lot of people are stupid. They think the government's poisoning them with vaccines and shit like that. No, it's helping you, so you don't get polio. So you know what I'm saying?
Did you get the one in the left arm? BCG?
No, I couldn't
Did
get
you get
it.
BCG?
BCG, don't you get that when you're younger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that.
It leaves the scar on you.
I didn't
don't
get
know.
it.
I'm assuming I've had it. I don't know. I'm assuming I've had it.
I didn't get it because
remember
I'd
ever
been to
having that.
Nigeria recently,
Yeah.
and one of the shots that I had was included in the BCG,
Yeah.
so they couldn't give it
This
to
is
me.
what I'm saying, because I've never had it, bruv.
Me either.
But we went to Nigeria back in the day as well, bruv, like in school days, and I'm thinking,
Maybe you've had it, but you just
we never
was
had
maybe
it.
too young.
I never had BCG.
yeah. But the vaccines
know.
thing,
They stopped BCG now anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the not vaccines per se, but the flu vaccine?
I don't see the point. The flu's different.
I
every
be real.
time.
The flu vaccine. That's probably the only one I don't really agree with, because the flu, like the cold, is forever changing. It's that's why you can never get a cure for it, because it changes the way its molecular structure is and all of this shit each time.
Yeah.
So, for me personally, that whole flu vaccine, I'd rather just get the flu naturally and let my own body.
That's what I've been doing the past 15 years, blood.
battle it. That's what I'm saying. I don't personally feel I need it because, from what I understand, when they give you vaccines, they actually give you the virus, and then they you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a minor dose. I don't need that.
Nah, I'm okay.
You
I'll
know,
skip the
you
flu.
can keep
Tetanus
that.
I'll have.
Tetanus I'll have. Tetanus
Yellow
I'll have.
all that stuff.
Yeah, all
I'll
of that.
have those things.
I'll have all
Yeah,
that. But the
not-
flu,
Nah,
you can keep that.
I can keep that
You
shit.
know what I mean? That's why the aliens died in War of the Worlds.
Oh, speaking of aliens and shit, dinosaurs. There's a. Have you seen this stalk? It's called a shoebill stalk.
With that giant fucking beak.
Bruh.
Yeah, it looks prehistoric.
Bruh.
It's probably the most prehistoric
Bruh.
bird I've seen.
That's like a dinosaur.
Bruh.
That thing.
Shoebill stalk. Let me tell you something. That's a dinosaur.
Yeah, bruv. The birds.
It's a dinosaur.
The birds.
Bro, if you see that in real life, you're gonna be scared.
Depends how big it is, man.
Yeah,
It's a big. They attack crocodiles. They attack crocodiles.
They are big, man.
Yo.
I mean, when you look at it, it is prehistoric, cause
That is huge.
look at it. Look at the head.
Look how the head moves.
Now the maddest thing is, yeah.
of the body.
Now the maddest thing is, yeah. They believe dinosaurs evolved slowly into birds, yeah, because they share the same vertebrae. Yeah, and
My
if you
guy.
look at this bird, you can see the head would have been a fucking lizard at some point.
Could have been.
You can see it, bro.
Listen,
Look at the eyes, bro.
I am not on it.
This is what the Velociraptor evolved into.
Let me tell
Can
you
it
something.
fly?
Look.
Can it fly?
Yeah. Look, yeah. Watch this bit. Watch this bit.
What's the wingspan?
Watch it stands up.
No.
It stands up. It's huge. No.
No,
No.
I can't lie. There's many.
No.
There's a few animals that get man shook, but if I butt that at night time, yeah, yo,
No.
You're going to turn around.
No.
Straight up, you're going to turn around.
bro,
Leg it.
I'm either gonna turn around or I'm gonna wait till it goes up like this and go, and I'm gonna bang it in its throat. I'm telling you now,
Yo,
bro.
you wake up and there's a shoebill stalk in your room.
How'd you deal with that?
What do you do?
I
Left hook.
know we've dealt with
Toaster.
I know we've previously talked about taking down a kangaroo, yeah?
Yeah, but that's different.
long time ago in a prehistoric podcast,
previous.
But that guy there, look how skinny his legs is. Look
Yeah,
how
the
skinny
legs
his legs
are.
are, bruv. Leg kicks.
Yeah,
He's
for
done.
real. Man said leg kick.
One time,
Yo,
bruv, he's
but that
done.
beak, man. The
The
reach
beak-
on that thing.
He slip him to the side. How you fucking this?
Yeah, bro.
Head movement,
Yeah,
bro.
what-
Let me check
exactly
it
that.
out.
He might get you on the shoulder. You know
Fam,
what I
all
mean?
you know, his
Yo.
leg kicks might be mad, fam. He might have leg kicks.
He's got
fam.
talons.
Fam, he might teep you with the with the claw, fam, with its talon, and it grabs around your face like that.
You know
fam.
what?
Rips
That
your
thing
head,
is
fam.
built to... Yo, listen. It fights crocodiles. It fights crocodiles,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck that.
Yo, that is
Don't
bad.
forget, he can fly away though, man. He can fly away if it gets peaked, bruv.
Let
Do
me
know what
tell
I
you
mean?
something. I got a machete. By
He's
my
not
bed.
eating a crocodile.
The
I got a machete by my bed. I'm locking that on your neck, bro.
Man's got the bill hook, cuz.
I'm eating you for dinner, fam. I'll hang your head on
I
my,
wonder
on
what
my
it
wall.
I wonder what it tastes like. I wonder what it tastes like.
Listen, life or death. The shoebill's trying to kill you, bro.
You're gonna have
What
to
you
eat.
gonna do?
No, you have to eat him afterwards. After you kill him,
Yeah, you
you
eat
gotta
it.
eat him now.
Yeah,
Eat- that's
you
a
gotta
big
eat him
wing,
now,
bro.
Bruv, you gotta defeather it and you gotta cook that shit.
You gotta eat him, bro. Take his
Nah,
head.
bro.
You're gonna
Yeah,
boil
for
that.
real, that's a big wing, fam.
Yeah, bro. Put that in the oven, fam. Just one on the tray like
One giant hot wing.
that. Yo, that's crazy. Get M the artifact.
cover it in gold chili sauce, cuz. You know what I mean?
That's the basic.
Bro.
He went like this. And the
Bro, man, yeah, it was-
not coming out his nose.
you know when man gets tasered?
Yo,
Oh, bruv.
oh man, shooting on stock, that's crazy. That's some prehistoric shit. Aye, speaking of prehistoric, scientists found a puppy
Yeah.
frozen in the permafrost
I saw that.
in
What
Siberia.
breed was
I
it?
saw that.
They don't know.
Well, this is the thing. Is if you
18,000 years old.
if you read the article, for some reason, they class dogs as when canines were domesticated. And obviously, they're trying to determine in this point
So
was this
18,000.
because apparently this dog was at the right time humans started to domesticating dogs.
Yeah.
So now from that, they're trying to determine was this dog
Was
classed
it a wolf?
as a dog, as a domesticated dog by humans, or are they classing it as a wolf of some
Yeah, they don't
sort?
know if it's a wolf or a dog or
Yeah.
some species of wolf.
Did you see the teeth?
Yeah.
So the teeth on it, you had like the normal canine on it, but then for some reason it had like a weird jaggedness
It might have just
to
been
its
messed-
individual
I don't know.
teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looked pretty well preserved to me.
Yeah, it was well preserved.
What was that dating back to?
18,000 years ago.
Was that what it was? 18,000
No.
years.
Yeah, it's interesting because when you look at radiocarbon dating, there's actually an issue with radiocarbon dating.
What the hell is radiocarbon dating? I've heard of carbon
No, that's
dating.
what it is. Carbon
Yeah, that's-
dating is radiocarbon
Okay,
dating.
right.
They recently discovered an issue with radiocarbon dating because what they were doing was how it works is that they measure the carbon 12 on the specimen, the amount of it, the more it has or whatever, the older it is. But because of humans' emissions into the atmosphere of carbon, it's actually skewing the
Yeah, that's
measurements
That's
of
mad.
the age. So what they've done now is they found a way to make it more accurate or to determine if the carbon dating is not reliable. What they've done is, because there's other carbons, you got carbon 12, 13 and 14. So what they do is they measure the carbon 12 and they compare it to the 13 and 14 to determine if the age is reliable. But it's interesting because it's frozen in permafrost.
Yeah, bro. From what I'm
So-
seeing, these images are fucking impressive.
I remember-
It's well preserved.
Going off subject slightly. I remember a few years back where they found a perfectly preserved mammoth.
Yeah, it's the same kind.
in
That's frozen in
permafrost.
permafrost.
And in that, what scientists ended up doing, they ended up cutting a chunk of the mammoth off, and they cooked it,
Ooh.
thawed it out, and cooked it, and they had a certain guy eat it.
Bro,
Yeah, it's random.
bro, fuck that,
Yo.
bro. I ain't eating no fucking million-year-old fucking mammoth, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. What the fuck you doing, bro?
People will pay big money to eat that.
Yeah, for real. Someone out there.
Not
yeah,
me,
no.
bro. Fuck
But yeah,
that.
man, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you know they've got the age correct or whatever of the puppy.
Yeah.
Bro,
It looked like
that's-
it would have been
that
a
look-
sick dog, though.
That looks like something you see in a fucking if you go science museum. Right?
Yeah, man, that is
Go
sick.
to
Natural History
go
Museum.
to this. Can you zoom in on that? Does that on that
It
teeth
looks
one?
sick.
Yeah, look at the teeth. Where I was on.
Look
Look at
out,
that bit there. You
bro.
see how it jaggeds down and it goes.
Yeah, it's a different kind of teeth. I've never seen
Yeah,
that
that's
before.
mad. I've not seen that before.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that looks like a hyena, bro.
Yeah,
Hyenas are not dogs though.
Yeah,
they are
they're not-
canines.
they're
It
not
looks
canines.
like
They are.
one.
They're
This
not
is
canines.
What are they?
fucking-
They're not. They're somewhere between like a bear.
All right,
and
so
something else.
that
They're
face
not even-
there, you
I
could
don't
say
know.
that's like an African.
Hyenas are not canines.
I don't know. Let me Google
What-
this because
what's a hyena?
I was always under the
Hyenas are
impression.
their own thing. They're not canines.
I was always
They're not
under the impression
cats, they're not
they
anything.
were closer to the canine species than anything else.
I read that they're closer to like bears or something like that. Something else.
Really?
Yeah, they're not canines, mate. So
Hey, we need to get half pit, half bear.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No dogs here. Hyenas are not members of the dog or cat families. Instead, they are so unique that they have a family all their own. Okay, cool. That's fair enough, and I'm not going to argue with that fact.
Accept
But to look
I
at
read,
a
bro.
hyena, yeah, that's fine. But to look at a hyena,
yeah, you'd think okay,
you would think it is a form of dog or canine,
Yeah.
right?
it's not.
Certainly not a cat.
Yeah, hell no.
That's
interesting. That's interesting.
So yeah, it's interesting because it's found in frost. So I don't know how they date frost. Like, how would you? You can't date. Can you date water? Like, can you date ice?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Oh, okay.
we've had the
How
same
did-
water on the planet for the past God knows how long.
Yeah.
It's just the same water, just
I might be wrong in
cycle.
this. I
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
wrong in this, but I remember reading somewhere that so when they date ice, the older the ice, if I'm correct, the purer and clearer the ice is.
Oh.
I might be wrong there.
What, the
but
older?
I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Man.
I never actually watched the Batman.
yeah. I've never thought about how you might date ice. I've never been into that kind of stuff. I've no idea, bruv. But
Yeah.
they say the clearer it is, the older it is. Is that what you're
I don't
saying?
know, because you know the thing with Google, you got to put the right thing in to get the
Yeah.
right information, and sometimes it throws up a random thing that you don't really.
Yeah.
You got to know how to interpret how to put queries into the database. mate, to
Yeah,
get the
bro. You got to ask
result.
the right questions.
Yeah.
True.
Um.
All right. Long story short, yeah. Anyway, and if anyone can clarify that for me, what I said, if you can comment when the video is uploaded
About the permafrost.
about the
Permafrost.
yeah,
Let us know.
yeah.
How do we date ice?
How do we date
But
it?
I know that permafrost is any ice, any water that's been frozen for over 2 years.
What are you saying? There's got to be some shit in this ice though, in on this planet. There's got to
Oh,
be some
bro.
buried
Oh,
shit where there has to
pterodactyl.
be
Bro.
some preserved shit somewhere.
Yeah, we just don't have the
You
ability
saying
to
UFO?
get there.
I think there's a UFO in there somewhere.
Fuck knows. It could be
A
fucking.
UFO?
Yeah.
Could be Jesus, bruv. Could be fucking. It could be anything. No, bruv. It could be a sword, the sword of light. Who knows what it could be? Just some previous civilization,
sword of light.
forgotten, bruv. Just frozen in ice.
Boy, they
We
could
don't
be.
know,
The
man.
Olmecs,
There's
bruv.
hella stuff in ice, man.
Yeah.
Watch when global warming takes like its toll on the earth and the whole ice caps melt and all that business, and stuff starts getting revealed.
You're gonna realise the Earth's flat. No, I'm joking. no, I'm
Earth
joking.
flattens.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Imagine if that just happened.
What? Suddenly the Earth
All
flat.
the ice melted and the earth just changed shape and
the density of the water and the fluidity of the water smoothed the rocks down and it flattened the whole of
What are you
Earth.
talking about?
Shit.
Yeah, that's not how gravity works. But
Fuck knows, man.
yeah, man. All right. Was there anything else,
You
guys?
say
wanted-
you didn't watch that Batman?
I didn't watch the
versus
Batman.
Didn't you watch it?
Nah, you
Yo,
Batman
yo.
and Robin versus
Yo,
Spider-Man.
no one can tell me Spider-Man didn't have both of them, fam.
Listen,
He
Spider-Man-
weighed them in, fam.
Spider-Man's a G though.
Spider-Man.
No, but you're talking about Batman. Batman let me down, fam.
Batman was.
He weren't having it though. Robin gave up.
Oh man, it's not starting.
Yeah, well, this
Let's play this, fam, because this was. It's a bit long, but I wanna.
I'll tell you enjoy. Oh, here we go.
Oh, is it an actual fight?
Yeah.
I don't know what organization this is. Yeah, where?
I bet they're Russian. Oh, I think I've seen this.
Bruv,
I think I've seen this years
had
ago.
up Batman, bruv, and Robin. In
Oh, I've seen this, man. He
in
fucked
there.
up both of them, bro.
Yeah, he banged
I've
them up.
seen this, man.
In their spandex, fam. And do you know what? They knew it already, fam.
They tried
Otherwise-
the entrance. What was that?
Bruv, watch him. Boom.
Yeah, leg
Bruv,
kick.
look at his leg kicks as
Look,
well.
circling. Look at the circling. Anthony Joshua, take notes.
Yeah.
Hey! No, he
Hey!
threw a spinning heel kick. This isn't fair.
Bruv, there's level. Look,
Inside
look.
Oh!
Bruv, he's had some Muay Thai training.
Oh, no! He threw an inside leg kick and a 1-2.
Yeah, he's had it. He's had that training.
No, he's changing.
No,
No,
the head movement.
He changed to southpaw, my guy.
Bruv, he's.
No!
I told you, there's Muay Thai here. He's clinching, man.
Knees to the
Kneeing.
face.
Oh!
Hey!
Yo, he weighed him in.
Oh my God!
Bruv, this isn't fair.
He's clinching both of them, bro. How is that even possible?
Bruv, you know what would be hard, yeah? If someone come out of nowhere, fam.
He's banging him from the back.
Fam, if Wolf.
Yo, Spider-Man.
Here's what I'm saying. When I have kids, yeah, I'm gonna show him this video, fam, and I'm gonna say this is who Spider-Man really is. He's real.
Spider-Man knows Muay Thai, bro.
Spider-Man knows Muay Thai. He's real. All them cartoons and the comics are based on this guy.
Oh,
Yo, that's crazy.
fuck the webs. He's got Muay Thai.
Yeah,
Real, bruv. He
is
brought
that
them
you, Web?
clinches in, cuz.
What else are you saying?
Mad.
Congratulations
Congratulations.
to Spider-Man.
Yo! Oh my days! bruv, the US version of Pete and Baz, bruv.
You what?
Yeah, what was this? I didn't see it.
US Pete and Baz, man.
Is it just a thing where they're copying them?
No,
Are they
I
good?
don't know, but one of them's 90 years old.
Are they good?
Man's
Man's
practically decaying. Hold on.
Are they good?
Forward it. Bruv, they're actually alright, you know.
They're not Pete and Baz though.
No, it's not Pete and Baz level, but they're alright still. Frank and Maury.
Frank and Maury, man.
Frank and Maury versus Pete and Baz, fam. That's
Yo,
Yeah,
clash. Cross the river.
Phone sex with my ex-wife.
Phone sex with my ex-wife.
One night, I'm on the subway home having fist fights.
I've got money
Having fist fights.
4 in the morning watching Harry Potter. Counting money in my white boxers.
Man's got the.
He doesn't sound his age. Does that make sense?
Look at my man. Bruv. He's living life at 90, bruv. They got racks. They got drinks.
Don't break your back, you know, slip it this
Where are
time.
the 90-year-old bitches at?
Oh, my man.
I mean, some 90-year-old bitches in the video. Yo, no, go back. What was that, fam? Did he start?
I know.
Did his teeth nearly fall out?
These lot are jokes.
Money talks and I talk back.
Money talks.
Oh.
Money talks and I talk back.
Nah, these lot
What are we saying? Is this the link up?
This is the new wave,
The link
bro.
up.
You know what? This guy's got a decent voice for rapping. You
The
know?
70 plus category.
Yeah,
in
him.
fucking hip hop.
70 plus.
Sticky with the thumbtack. Sticky with the blicky in the lunch bag.
Hey, sticky with the blicky. Are you mad?
My man is yo.
Bro, back in his day.
Yeah. What we saying? Did we see the Coolio and this versatile group, this Irish group?
No, bro.
You didn't see it with the Coolio, bruv.
Coolio and
I can't lie. I like this song, bruv.
This is a decent tune, bro.
Bro, Coolio was smuggling crack in the airport.
Bro.
Last I heard of it.
I like this song, bruv.
Crack in the airport.
No, smuggling.
I like this song.
Yo, cuz. Rings in and Compton on the track.
Ooh.
What the fuck's up with that?
Oh.
Where they come from, Blakes get danced on. Dance out with the fellas with the yams on.
Okay.
Tippy bar, boy, one. So we get me
Oh, they're from Dublin.
Yeah.
We never give a bollocks about politics.
Ooh.
All I ever wanted was me bollocks lick.
I want my bollocks lick.
Big bollocks, step back 40 fills you full of hollow tips.
Hey.
Got the pussy cushion on the titty match. Face long hair, thighs, and the titties fat. Got her ass screaming, who is he?
And the titties fat.
Then she start yelling, it don't matter, just don't
It's the most randomest link up, bro.
Yeah, that's so random.
I like it though. I'll be listening to this still.
What's this vibe, bro? It's got us.
I don't know. It's got
reminds
the
me
beats
of
are very
it's
old
like
school
a-
beat, like
It's like a West Coast.
yeah, like a West Coast beat.
It's a West Coast beat.
Kind of pimp,
Bro.
it's like G-funkish.
I don't know what it is, yeah, but you see this brother in a white suit. I feel like he's on some crud, fam. I don't know why, fam. I don't know why.
Bro, being in Ireland, they probably are, cuz.
We're bringing
Look,
the best.
look. This guy.
Watch me disappear when this rave is done.
Wave is
Oh shit, the tag on the wrist, now you know it's legit. Always something
Oh!
gold on the kicks, whenever I
Gold on the kicks.
Down nice boy, pile has to
Be done.
Money women wanna sweep me like a
Capri Sun.
club, so that belly fellas are running straight to the club. We won't sleep on the bed if the sheets out of silk. Sleep
Nah.
with anyone if we know she's not
These men are going in, you know.
sitting on me, hold no guilt. All day bitching in me ear, I'm not built to be dealing with no wood rat. They love me, but I can't love back. Asking will I ever come back? I never come back.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, I don't know.
bringing the West
I like
Coast
that
to
song, bro. I think it's the most,
Yeah.
bro. I feel like even Coolio thought this was a mad link up. That's why he's like,
Yeah,
"What the
bro.
fuck's up with that?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bringing the West Coast to Dublin.
Yeah, I can't lie. I like that. I like that song.
That was sick, man.
Who knows with Coolio, bro? Man might have just been in Ireland.
You just like, you know, yeah.
Bruv, someone commented on that video saying this is really where Biggie and Tupac
Let's do a track together.
Island.
Man probably just whooped up on it. Let's do a track together.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, listen to this. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. What we saying? We wrapping it up.
Done,
Yeah.
diggity done.
Episode 22. Deuce 22.
22.
22. Yeah, in 3 different languages for you motherfuckers.
Bombo clad.
See that?
Follow on the Insta.
YouTube.
None the Wiser Podcast on Insta. Follow me, Ghost_mentality on Insta.
Follow me, Educated Crook at Insta.
Can't follow Ben.
He's below the radar.
Follow the YouTube. Subscribe on the YouTube, man.
Yeah, man, subscribe on the YouTube.
Subscribe is that.
You want this shit? Subscribe.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
None the Wiser Podcast. None the Wiser Podcast. 543-210. None the Wiser Podcast. The podcast crew. None the Wiser Podcast. 543-210. None the Wiser
You know what
Podcast.
I have carved on my tombstone? None the bloody wiser.